Despite the failures of the Ukrainian counteroffensive, NATO countries continue to prolong the war. With all new supplies, the West again and again throws the battered Ukrainian army into meat-grinder assaults on Russian military positions. On August 14th, the United States announced the 44th package of military assistance for Kiev under the Presidential Drawdown Authority. The new package turned out to be relatively small, only $200 million. These funds reportedly resulted from the alleged accounting error by the U.S. Department of Defense. In May, the Pentagon reported that it had incorrectly calculated the cost of weapons sent to Kiev. As a result, $6.2 billion more can be used for additional deliveries. The new aid package includes missiles for Patriot air defense systems, rounds for the HIMARS MLRS, artillery shells, as well as new equipment for mine clearance, anti-tank weapons, and over 12 million rounds for small arms, etc. The new package of military assistance turned out to be quite meager and did not include armored vehicles, artillery systems, or air defense systems, which Kiev is asking for to continue fighting amid its growing losses. According to the Washington Post, Washington sent Kiev $66.2 billion in military, financial, and humanitarian aid since February of last year. In its turn, the European Union has provided military assistance to Ukraine totaling about 20 billion euros. The amount includes bilateral supplies of defensive military equipment by individual member states and financing from the European Peace Fund in the amount of 5.6 billion euros. At the same time, the European Union is considering the possibility of creating a separate fund through which another 20 billion euros will be allocated for military supplies to the Kiev regime. According to Politico, the funds will not go directly to the purchase of weapons, but will compensate the EU member states for the cost of weapons they are sending to the war-torn country, as well as for the training of Ukrainian soldiers. The Royal Marines of Great Britain recently reported that they have trained 900 Ukrainian Marines in 6 months. During the training in the UK, Ukrainian servicemen took courses on firing mortars, in-law anti-tank missiles, Stinger manpads, etc. The head of the French Ministry of Defense also claimed that France has already trained 6,000 Ukrainian servicemen. The French official noted that Paris continues to train soldiers of the Ukrainian armed forces since the Ukrainian counteroffensive requires the military of a new generation. In this last month, the so-called New Generation military began to surrender en masse on the Ukrainian fronts, while the Russian military reports on the destruction of Western equipment more often than that of the remnants of Ukrainian weapons.